everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Let's start today's topics. Roughly a year ago, California's Attorney General Rob Bonta sued Amazon.com Inc. in an attempt to block it from enforcing potentially anti-competitive policies. Bonta claimed that Amazon's policies threatening to damage merchants or deny them access to buy box unless they offered higher pricing than other retailers caused consumers to pay artificially high costs. In March 2021, Judge Ethan Schulman ruled that California's lawsuit could go forward. Amazon has responded to the lawsuit, arguing that the policies applied to only a limited number of items, and that these policies could in fact result in better discounts for customers. However, this decision is the first major step in the lawsuit against the tech giant, and the case is still ongoing. It looks like Amazon just can't seem to catch a break when it comes to antitrust investigations. Italy caused a stir on Friday when its data protection authority placed a temporary ban on Chat, the artificial intelligence technology developed by software corporation Microsoft, MSFT, and supported by OpenAI, said to be in operation without a legal basis to justify its data collection and storage. This ban has OpenAI responding and providing a resolution within 20 days, upon which they could potentially face a fine of 4% of its annual revenue turnover, though the ban has done little to curb the interest fueled in the technology by Microsoft's recent multi-million-dollar partnership with OpenAI. Tech giants like Tesla, TSLA, and Twitter, TWTR, have joined Apple, AAPL, co-founder Steve Wozniak in calling for a pause of all AI development for 6 months as a means to implement stronger safety and security standards. While AI technology is verifiably revolutionary and groundbreaking, its security constituencies need to keep ahead of its ability to continue progressing and operating. AI has had a transformative effect across industries, helping companies to harness its power to improve efficiencies and procedures. In the world of finance, Wall Street's fascination with artificial intelligence has become more targeted since the initial frenzy, with numerous players poised to benefit from its applications in the coming months. Microsoft and C3.ai are two companies expected to reap the most from the AI trend, with Microsoft integrating Chat into its business and C3.ai developing AI applications for sectors such as manufacturing, government, and finance. Meanwhile, chip giant NVIDIA's specialized AI chip accounts for the majority of the high-end AI market, and its stock has risen 85% so far in 2023 and is heading for its best quarter in more than 2 decades, due in part to its AI potential. Artificial intelligence is undoubtedly transforming businesses, yet while it appears flashy, investors must remember to look past the AI hype and view the stocks behind the trend realistically. Apple, AAPL, won an important legal victory against the UK's antitrust regulator, the Competition and Markets Authority, CMA. In mid-November, the regulator had opened an investigation into Apple's mobile browsing and cloud gaming services. Apple successfully challenged this decision in the Competition Appeal Tribunal, citing that the CMA had failed to meet the statutory deadlines for launching the investigation. As a result, the decision to proceed with the investigation was quashed. The CMA stated that it was disappointed in the ruling and is considering appealing the decision, which could potentially see the case continue. Apple has had a long history of successfully avoiding close regulation. This landmark win has certainly added to their track record. A Google AI researcher recently resigned after learning that Alphabet's Google was using data from OpenAI's Chat in the programming of its Bard chatbot. According to a report in The Information, Jacob Devlin subsequently joined OpenAI for its work on conversational AI after discovering that Google had heavily relied on data from Chat. A Google spokesperson has since stated that Bard is not trained on data from either Chat or Chat. All of this content was independently created by MarketWatch, which is operated by Dow Jones, and taking the right steps to make sure algorithms are ethical is an important job, but it sure isn't the most attractive one in the world. As the global recession has intensified and more consumers and businesses have pulled back, many tech giants including Amazon.com Inc., AMZN, Meta Platforms, Meta, Palantir Technologies, PLTR, Twilio, Tullo, and Affirm Holdings, Affirm, have been forced to cut back their workforces and lay off thousands of workers. Amazon has been particularly hard hit, announcing 27,000 layoffs so far in 2023, with most of the cuts coming from its Amazon Web Services, People Experience and Technology Solutions, advertising and Twitch departments. Meta, meanwhile, announced plans to lay off 10,000 more employees, while Palantir and Twilio disclosed plans to cut less than 2% and 17% of their staffs, respectively. A firm reported weaker than expected second quarter results and plans to lay off 19% of its staff. These layoffs come despite the fact that many of the tech firms have seen major growth in the first quarter of 2023 and are continuing to invest in innovative products and initiatives. So much for job security. When a booming tech sector isn't safe, where can you turn? Ford Motor has withdrawn a petition to deploy a vehicle equipped with advanced driverless features, after concluding that the automobile industry is not close to profitable mass production of fully autonomous vehicles. This decision was detailed in an unpublished notice by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and follows the shuttering of the autonomous vehicle startup Argo AI, which was backed by Ford, F. and Volkswagen AG. Ford's letter to the NHTSA, dated February 13, noted that it believed that it was more prudent to focus on developing less advanced autonomous vehicle technology, under which an automobile's driver still retains control over the vehicle. Ford Chief Executive Jim Farley further underscored this with an October statement to analysts, noting that the industry had yet to get the financials and the technology to work for vehicles equipped with Level 4 autonomy. Evidently, the prospects of fully autonomous vehicles peacefully coexisting with human drivers on the roads are becoming harder and harder to pin down. This is everything for now on the Wall Street Wackiness. See you in another time.